everybody, Josh from Populi here, and let me get you more information about the inquiry form. The inquiry form in Populi used to be pretty bare bones, and now it's more fully featured, more fleshed out. It's got sinews, viscera, even skin, but no eyes. We're going to do a brief overview of how the inquiry form works in Populi, and then we'll look at the basics of building an inquiry. We have another video that gets into the settings on an inquiry form, and that will help round out what we're covering here. That video is linked in the description below. This video is going to be most valuable for users with the admissions admin role because they actually have access to admissions settings where you can design and edit inquiry forms. However, some folks with the admissions and the academic admin role might be interested in some of the information here because it affects them downstream. Let's zoom out and talk about the basic function of an inquiry form in Populi. The central point of an inquiry form is to provide a simple way for visitors to your school's website to submit a request for more information. So Populi allows you to design inquiry forms and generate embed codes. Then you or whoever manages your school's public-facing website takes that code and adds the code to your website. Once they've done their work behind the scenes, that inquiry that you designed in Populi ends up on your site. Prospects on the site can fill out the inquiry form and submit it. And then their completed inquiry flows into Populi where your admissions team can see it and begin to process it. At that point, you've established what is probably the first point of communication with that prospect. So that's the basic function of the inquiry and how it works in Populi. And additionally, how Populi cooperates with your school's website. Let's look at the inquiry form together. Again, we'll go to admissions and then settings, and then onto the inquiry forms tab here. As you can see, you can have multiple inquiries here. Populi has previously given you the ability to use different embed codes for different programs and lead sources. However, now the forms themselves can be different. So if you want to collect certain bits of information from graduate inquiries that you don't need to collect from undergraduate inquiries, you can do that. Let's look at creating an inquiry. You'll start by clicking over here on Add an Inquiry Form. You're just going to give it a quick name and then save. You'll see that we default to supply you with the basic fields for an inquiry. You have to have a field for name here, first and last. You have to have a field for your email address. And then we also give you this message field here. However, you can see that you have an option to use the trash can icon to delete that. So this you can get rid of, but these other two have to be part of every inquiry. Okay, now let's look at adding fields. If you're familiar with how the application works, this is basically the same. And you have basically the same fields available to you here. One of the big distinctions is that because the inquiry form is supposed to be relatively brief, we don't have pages like we have on the application. When we go down to add a field here, you have an option to add a linked field or just add a field. That's kind of a standard field there. A standard field is stored only as a piece of data on a particular instance of a form. So when somebody fills out this inquiry form, it just stays right there on the form as they filled it out. A linked field stores the information on the form like that and on the profile of the inquirer. So if you have a linked field for, say, primary phone number, when an inquirer fills this out and then you link the inquiry to their profile, that phone number will move on to the inquirer's profile. Basically, you should use linked fields if you're gathering information that you don't want to have to move by hand onto a profile. Let's have a look at your standard field options. We'll add a standard field. We could add a field here, or we can go up under one of these previously added fields here and then say add a field below. And then we'll look at input type. If I click on that, I get all of these options. Most of these are pretty self-explanatory. These are text entry options here, short answer and paragraph. These are values that you supply, and then a respondent can choose between those. We have a variety of other options, including file upload and signature. We're going to look at checkboxes as an example. I'm going to add some values in here. We're going to set this here so that only 2 answers can be selected. We've got the options in, we've got everything set up. And then when we save here, you can see how that turns out. So a respondent can choose 2 out of these 3 options. The idea is that you build out your inquiry form, you add whatever fields you like here to get the information that you want from your inquirers. One thing that you do want to think about is where this is going on your site. You'll probably want instructions about the form to set expectations and so on. Those instructions can be something that you do on your end, on your actual website, or you can include instructions as part of the form here. So we are able to create headings and text to do that. So let's add a text field that says complete all required fields and submit the form to receive more information. I'm going to hit save. You can see that this is down at the bottom just based on where I've added it here, but we can move any of these fields around. So I'm going to grab this arrow right here and I'm going to move this all the way up to the top of the form there. That's building the form. We have another video that pays off some of the things that we've covered here by digging further into those settings there. Check down in the description for related resources, articles, things like that, and then also that video I just mentioned. Do you want to dig deeper and get more value out of Populi for your school? Join our Discord server. It's where Populi users can ask each other questions and capitalize on community knowledge. If you want to become a part of that community, go to Help in Populi and choose Join the User Community. That'll take you to a spot that has instructions about how you can get set up. I've been Josh for Populi and you've been great. Thanks for watching.